This is the best possible Valstrax build you can make. And I'm not just saying that as clickbait. I'm saying that because you don't really have that many options as far as a build. So this is basically as good as you can get. Basically, if you are going to use this armor set, you are going to end up putting these skills in regardless if you're just trying to be optimal. Uh so this is full 5-piece Valstrax. Valstrax weapon. The weapon doesn't matter, or at least for melee, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be like, this build works for everything. The talisman is, we'll talk about the talisman in a bit, but as far as the skills that you'll have, you'll end up having, best case scenario, you can have 7 crit eye. Worst case, you'll have 5 crit eye. The amount of crit eye you have is strictly based on your talisman, but basically this is just the 5-piece armor set with some things plugged in. Let me just show you guys what I plugged in exactly. So we have 3 weakness exploit from the armor. So what you're doing is you're basically plugging in 3 crit boost and plugging in 3 crit eye into the armor. The rest of your crit eye is basically on your talisman. So ideally what you want is at least 2 level 2 slots. The talisman I have, note this is a rarity 5 talisman. This is a rarity 5 talisman with 3 crit eye. Believe it or not, this is one of my best talismans. But worst case scenario, say you're using longsword or you want to get in some other comfy rapid morph slugger. Basically have just at least 2 level 2 slots on your talisman and comfy some comfy stuff for your skills. And you'll just be missing one crit eye. So I have 3 expert plugged in here and 3 expert on the talisman. And that's basically it. The armor itself has really good skills on it and pretty good slots. I just put dragon element into the slots. You don't need speed sharpen. You probably, if you're doing multiplayer, you're definitely gonna want brace. Honestly, I was getting knocked around so much. And always make sure that you are at 80% or lower, so you get the damage buff. It is a 10% buff. So as you can see, it hits pretty freaking hard. It'll take a while to get used to keeping your health at 80% or below. But a nice trick I learned from just trying to figure it out was you're definitely gonna want to use like regular potions as well as mega potions. When you do use mega potions, what you want to do is basically just use enough of the potion to get you to 80%, and then roll cancel when it gets to about 80%, so it doesn't heal you full. That way you can keep yourself at always 80%. It gets pretty tricky. You kind of have to eyeball what 80% is on the bar, but you get used to it over time. Basically, just roll cancel so you don't fully heal. And I know it. It'll look it'll look more normal if I'm actually healing. But yeah, that's basically it. That's a build. It's a pretty easy build to make. Just 5-piece Valstrax, plug in crit boost, plug in crit eye. The talisman is basically whatever, and you have a pretty solid build. I would honestly recommend this build for solo. You can do this in group, but keep in mind if people are using Dust of Life, it's going to mess up your damage buff, because if you get healed by someone, that's kind of out of your control. So keep that in mind. It's probably best for solo. Hope you guys like this build. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about Valstrax if you enjoyed the hunt. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next build video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe. Follow me on Twitch. Until next time, see you guys soon. Good night and good luck.